This is the Bobcat Connection pregame show, Week 1. Welcome back, Bobcat Country, to a brand new season of Bobcat Football. I'm here with Coach Leia. Coach, how you doing?
Doing great, thank you.
First of all, we had an incredible season last season, 7-4. First time in the playoffs since, what was it, 2012?
I believe so, yes, sir.
We had an amazing season, a lot of support, stands were packed, Bobcat pride, the cat is back. Coach, first of all, how do you feel about our success and your time being here?
Well, it's been a great time here. I'm surrounded with a great staff, surrounded with great kids. Last year, student athletes raised the bar for us, so we're hoping that this year's team can surpass that bar and lift it a little bit higher. This
week, we face McAllen Nikki Rowe. They're led by Bobby Flores, a solid team last year. They have the same record we did, 7-4. They defeated us 30-14 in a tough game. They also went to the first round of the playoffs where they fell against the Del Rio Rams, 40-7. Coach, what are your thoughts on the Warriors this year?
Well, the Warriors are a well-coached team. Bobby Flores and his staff do a great job with them. They're just trying to get an identity as well. Last year we went into that game, we didn't have an identity. But, we made some mistakes and we corrected them as we went along. And it's like we always say, it's not a sprint, it's a long distance race. So, at the end of the season is where we want to be. They're led by a good group of kids. They have a quarterback by the name of Jesus Sanchez. And he's a tall quarterback, maybe about 6'2", 185. They're a state qualifying 7-on-7 team. So they throw the ball pretty well, and he's got two great receivers, in Hector Ramirez and Adrian Bernal. And, those guys combined for over 1,400 yards and 12 touchdowns, and 130 catches throughout the season. So, we're looking for a good, interesting game. They also have a great running back named Raudel Garcia. And, he has over 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns in 2016. Those are the key players that are back on offense. And, it's going to be something to do to try to keep them in check. But, they're a well-coached team, like I said. Defensively, they're lacking a few players, but they got a great defense coordinator, Oscar Torres, there, and he does a great job with those kids. So we're looking for a pretty good game. We just got to be able to control our emotions during this game, be able to do our own responsibilities, what we're supposed to do. Some kids, they try to do others' jobs and so forth, but we just take care of our own business, and we should be okay.
Now, as far as our team goes, I know that there's been a quarterback battle. How is that going right now?
Well, right now at quarterback, we have two young men, Matt Cruz and Danny Shawnee, that are competing for that starting role. They both look good. They both have great leadership qualities. And the good thing about it is this competition, there's no animosity between them. They help each other out. One makes a mistake, hey, the other one says, look, you need to do this. The other one makes a mistake, the other one's there to correct them. So they're helping each other out there, and it's good because that's two extra coaches we have on the field.
Offensively, how are we looking for this game?
Offensively, we did well in our scrimmage versus St. Joseph and against La Feria. We played two quality teams, and our offense is coming along. They're mature. They have a lot of retention. So, we're looking for big things.
What about defense?
Defensively, we're still trying to fix some things there. It's going to take some time for them to get back into the routine and so forth. And we'll be there. We'll be there by the time district comes around. It's like I said, this is a learning phase for us right now. Hopefully we can get it done sooner, but we'll be there.
I feel that is what non-district is for. Essentially, it's to help a team find its identity, kind of, figure out, what players are going to play what and who's going to be in. And I feel that it was a great learning experience last year. I know we had a young team. As you said in the preview, we had a lot of sophomores and juniors playing. And yeah, it helped us find our way. I know that we kind of struggled in the beginning against Nikki Rowe and Brownsville Lopez. But then, you know, we finally found our rhythm against Palmview, and after that, I feel it was just uphill.
Yeah, we're still fairly young defensively. You know, we had 4 sophomores last year on defense. Now they're juniors, and then we're counting on some sophomores this year to fill in some of those important places. One sophomore, for instance, is Ryan Ochoa. You know, the only playing time he got on varsity last year was the San Benito playoff game. You know, so we're looking for big things from him. And of course, you know, we got some guys on the line like Angel Villanueva, who's a senior, who's one of our team leaders. You know, trying to pick up the pace there, and because we lost 2 good ones last year, and hopefully he can fill in. This is going to be a good game for us. It's going to be a good test. It's an experienced offense, a very well-coached team. It's going to take discipline. You know, there's a lot of things that are going to be involved in this game. There's going to be a lot of movement, but we have to be responsible for, you know, what we're responsible for. And those kids, they've been working at it real hard. They've been studying film. We're just looking forward to a good game on Friday. Wednesday night, we have Meet the Bobcats. We had to postpone it last week due to Hurricane Harvey. You know, safety is a big concern. We can't control the weather, but we can make sure that everybody's safe. Unfortunately, we had to postpone it, but it's on for this Wednesday night at 7 o'clock here at EHS Gymnasium.
And that'll be technically our first pep rally for this season. All right. You have any words for the fans?
Hey, come out and join us. We'll be out there Thursday night at 7 o'clock versus Nikki Rowe. Kids will be glad to see you guys out there, and let's go, Bobcat Pride.
Bobcat Pride, we'll see you at the game, and then we'll be back next week for week 2 against Brownsville Lopez.